Hello guys, and welcome back to some Prison Architect. This is NorCaffeine, and as you can see, we are revisiting the mod, the Prisoners of War mod, which I had made some videos of before, and I wanted to make another prison with some real effort than just showing off the mod. And this time I will be trying to make a very accurate Stalag. I have been saying gulag earlier, and gulags and stalags are two different things. As I think, that's how I have learned it from reading about it. And gulags is where civilian prisoners were sent, minorities, political opponents, the people normally, for example, in the concentration camps, were sent to die. That was a gulag, while a stalag is just what this mod is named. Is a prison for war combatants. So prisoners of war were sent to stalags, and political and minority opponents and minorities and unwanted civilians was sent to a gulag. So, for example, in Siberia you had a lot of gulags, while all dotted around in Germany and France and Poland you had the stalags, the prisons where soldiers and officers were sent to labor, not necessarily to die, as we all thought or think. So, without further ado, I will cut away after I've cleared everything up and plotted down made a plan of how the prison will look. I will be coming back so you can see for yourself, and then I will be keep filming the progress. So I will be seeing you there. Okay guys, welcome back. It's a bit hard to see where I have planned the path, but you can understand it's quite straight all the way over here. And what I have initially done is that I have googled a picture of a Stalag, Luft 3, and that's only showing the north part of it, so this will not be as big as it is in reality. But yeah, I will eventually buy this side maybe and kind of copy this over there. The thing is though, this will be kind of the staff areas, these two wings on this side, so I will be building the storage and the guard barracks and all that stuff. And this is the, call it the pen, where the barracks is, or no, the bunkhouses will be in, which I will be building in that kind of size, 8 by 14 / 14 by 8, as you may see, and that will fit approximately 12 prisoners. Now this is guard towers, or you can imagine they are. I think that's a nice size, 5 by 5. Could eventually make them a bit smaller, I think. Maybe I will like that a bit better. Like so. Oh, like this. They don't have to be extremely huge. So yeah, I may turn them a bit smaller so there's more space to play with inside as well. So yeah, that's all I have come up with. Oh shit, right now. But yeah. So I will be cutting away, and when I return I will have laid out everything inside this compound area. So I will be seeing you right there. Okay guys, I feel I could just jump back in and continue from here so you can see how I'm doing this. Now some of these are going to be, or maybe just to be a bit more symmetrical, I'm kind of dotting them around a bit. Look, you have like this 2 wide path, and then you have this 3 wide, and that kind of makes me crazy. kind of fucks with my mind a little bit. Maybe I would enjoy it if this was... Yeah, I think I just have to do that. Something with the whole deal in my head. Symmetry. Okay. And 8 wide there. So then it's 8 wide there. Fantastic. Yeah, so now I will be dragging around the fencing to this these quote-unquote towers. It would be cool if they actually added towers to the game, although it's not in yet, and I wonder how they would eventually deal with the aspect of adding stories to buildings, like a level 1 and 2, because right now you have 2 stories or levels kind of in the game, which is okay, you can survive, but prison towers, I mean guard towers, is like essential. And adding snipers as well, so your guards can take out or pick out rioting prisoners from above, would be really cool, even though it's kind of cruel to kill, but this is supposed to be realistic, and since you have already are paying taxes, I feel, why the hell can't you get towers, snipe those bastards? But yeah, so now what I also did was put down these offices over here, just so I could actually be researching while I was doing this, so I didn't have to wait on that. CCTV, yeah, I don't feel like I need to unlock it anyways. So yeah, this is how the whole deal is gonna go down. I'm going to have this big ass so this is like the one compound where either American, British or Soviets are going to stay, and then I will build another one, and then I will have like an area for work. I think I will place the next one down here, and then I will have like work area right here. So next will be here, and then I will build a zone here. Then have all my staff stuff in here. Then fence everything in like double fences, perimeter walls, that kind of sweet stuff. But yeah, so now they are placing down the fencing, which will eventually be quote-unquote guard towers. Again, it would be so nice if they have added that. But anyways, and then I will just be spacing down. I can do that right now actually. Place out these last bunkhouses, and as you can see, I don't really mind where if thing is symmetrical or not symmetrical. They have to be 8 by 14. That's the only standard, and like 2 tiles between them. But other than that, it's not too much of a biggie. And like that, but like this, yeah, what the hell. Some of them is going to have to be spaced out even more, I think. Like there's going to be a few open spaces. I think actually I will want to kind of remove that and this to have a shower area in here. Baby shower. So maybe the path can go. Oh, shoot! I will be doing so, like so. Then the path can go. Okay, maybe back here where it was. So yeah, that has to go as well. But there's a lot of capacity in here. Each can hold 10. And I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 160 in here, which is rather a lot. And I must warn you that I may not actually be able to run this game when I usually when I reach about 100 and something prisoners, the speed begins to drop, the frames begin to drop. Right now I'm running at 30 frames. If I zoom all the way out, I am at 27. When I'm not recording, and this close zoomed, I can run at 130 frames per second. So this kind of taxes the computer a bit, and I am planning on upgrading the GPU once I say that or feel that I can afford it without having to skip dinner or whatever each day just because I bought myself a better GPU. But anyways, yeah, if that happens, I will just place this down and then zone out the stuff and then we'll all that other jazz and not continue. But I hope that we will be okay, and it's playable. It's just really annoying, and those glitchy stuff where the guards and prisoners are just spazzing out at the corners occurs so often that it's just, the game becomes really sad to play actually. It is very bad because I do enjoy this game quite a lot. But yeah, anyways, we will be looking out our new barracks. As you can see, we are not barracks, bunkhouses, and as you can see, there is rather a lot of them, as I just said earlier. And how much space do we have to go on here? 20 by 24. Okay, so that's rather nice. I think I will be so rude as to put the showering area outside. Yeah. If cold were an aspect in this game, they would be freezing their balls off. Just to kind of give you perspective on how that works. And I wouldn't be in their shoes. Wouldn't like to be in their shoes like this. So yeah, I'm not going to put doors on everyone, or I mean all of them just yet. Or maybe these guys. Where? Okay. Stay. Then they will come in and begin building. And just to mention, like, now my FPS dropped to 25 and there's all these workers around, so there's like 22 workers plus the act that they are building, so the frames are kind of dropping down. And yeah, because my GPU graphics card is just 1 gigabyte big, like the RAM, the memory on it, which is kind of, I should have thought about that when I bought the PC. However, it's a long time ago, and it was like a set. It was complete, and I paid 1,000 kroner, which is not 10,000, which would be like $2,100, I think. So you can choose for yourself if that's expensive or not, but it was really good bargain. And the only thing that's been causing a problem for me is the GPU. Everything else is working really well. I've upgraded the RAM from 8 to 16, and just this day I actually bought myself a Cooler Master cabinet, so I have even more fans and space inside for more stuff. But that aside, now we are starting to begin filling up this stuff, and yeah, I will be cutting away a quick bit just to I will fill out one of these for you just to see, so you can see how it will look, and you can decide for yourself if that's the look you think a Stalag bunkhouse should have, or if it's wrong. So yeah, I will be seeing you in a second. Okay guys, welcome back. Instead of having these as guard towers, I have put a generator and a water pump in each of them because they are the biggest, and maybe I will move them away or return them as a guard tower. The ID, it doesn't really make sense that you would have this right next to where your prisoners are for the moment, but let's just ignore that. So what I didn't check out during the mod, which I should have, is the new the textures are changed, and the name, of course, as you can see by the walls. These are like wooden, and what I just discovered is that you can. I was like, oh, we need wooden floor, but it's so damn expensive. But then this rustic floor came. As you can see, this looks just how a bunkhouse floor should look like. Kind of dirty wooden planks with splinters and whatever just nailed down as a floor, because this kind of floor looks just too, it's expensive as hell, and it looks kind of too nice, more like the office kind of floor. And I wonder if you can turn these guys. It would be very nice, so they just don't point that way. But anyways, that's just what I wanted to highlight right now. And I did a change with this guy, because when you try to place this recreational table, it has a bench at the back, 3 chairs, and this oven. The thing is, though, when you rotate it, the oven faces your way every time, and when I placed it, for example, here down, this was where I planned to have it. It just looks so bad to have the oven in the corner. I know I could have done it like this, but still it's at the wall. So what the hell? I just put it like this. So these guys have like their oven in the middle of the room, warming them, which seems nice and cozy. Except everything about this isn't is not nice and cozy at all. So I think that's it for what I will call the first episode of the Stalag Guide to the Stalag, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Stalag. And the next video I will continue finishing this sort of yard. In reality, it was like an apple ground, not apple, but appel, the exercise area, where you had to meet up 5 AM in the morning. You haven't eaten, you haven't showered, you're freezing, you want to do everything else but standing there, and you had to do whatever the officers bid you to, which must have been kind of shit. So that's it for today, or for this episode at least. I will be thanking you for watching. If you haven't subscribed this mod, do it. If you like being building and also imagine your prison as a prison camp from the war, this mod is just the mod for you, actually. So oh fuck, I need a bench. Well, thank you for watching. Leave a like and a comment, subscribe the mod, subscribe me if you want to, and I will be seeing you next time. Bye bye.